Some of the tactics you can do for PR is media releases. This is obviously the most obvious. If you want a media release template, just jump on my website. It's on my blog, Public Relations Sydney, and there's a media release template, and you have to actually do it in a template. Journalists will expect you to do it in a template. So you do media releases when you want to tell a whole bunch of journalists the same thing at the same time. The other is the media angles and media pitches, and I use this 70%, 80% of the time in my business. I very rarely do media releases, because what I do is I find a journalist, I find out what they're interested in, and I pitch a story directly to them. I don't tell anybody else, I just pitch it to that one journalist. And so they're more likely to write a story about you because you're not actually sending it out to 1 million people. The next is the most critical in terms of social media, is contributed articles. So this is articles that you write yourself. So journalists do not write these articles, you are the journalist. So you don't get paid for it, but you get to have your name on it, and you actually get to have your website at the bottom of it. And you open any trade magazine, and some magazines now 100% contributed articles, because very few journalists, a lot of the publications, there's just not very many journalists left anymore because they're all losing their job. So you can actually step into that and actually start writing articles. If you don't like writing, go onto Odesk. I have somebody who gets people to write articles for him for $15 an article for 600 words, and he is in psychotherapy. So not an easy topic. So if you don't like writing, find other people. But if there's one thing that you take away from today, from a PR perspective, is that you actually start writing your own articles and you be the journalist. Because that is how you can control your messages. And you're not being just quoted in an article, you are the whole article. You can't be promotional though. It has to be how to. You have to be telling people something that's of value to them. Obviously case studies, speaking engagements, and newsletters as well.